Okay, guys, how's it going? Woo! That's Club 7. I'm gonna go get myself a drink. Start the stream. Back up, guy. Get in bed. Oh, I am really, really big, really, really small. One of the two. Really, really small. Now I'm a regular size guy. All right. How we doing, everybody? I got the stream pulled up on my Jimmy Jam here. Let me just check audio. Make sure everything looks good. Everything looks good. Excuse me. Okay. So, last week we took a look at some old E3 videos from the early 2000s, and I thought that was a lot of fun. So, this week we're going to be doing more of that. We'll be reacting and enjoying and reminiscing about E3s of old, especially considering, sadly, that particular show is done. It's over. There are no more E3s. We've had them all. So, kind of a bummer, but not totally unexpected with the way modern technology works and how everything is online now. Also, speaking of changes in the media landscape, I don't know if y'all knew this, but I probably sound far away because my mic is way over there. We'll go get it. I don't know if y'all knew this, but apparently Redbox has filed for bankruptcy. So, kind of a bummer. Let me scooch. Bear with me here, guys. I'm kind of on a razor's edge here. Okay. So we're just gonna scooch ever so slightly. Hold on. Thank you for your patience, guys. I'm all the way over here, comfy in my bed, or on my couch, whatever. And I'd like to stay comfy. So we're working this out. Okay. All right. So we are doing that. I do have my chat pulled up here on my iPad that I got. Yeah, so I'll be able to react to you guys in live time, real time. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to go ahead and make this work, make this happen, y'all. Give me a minute. Let me see why Why is this not... Okay, there we go. I wasn't sure why, but the software reads my mouth movements, not the sound coming out of my face. Okay. Let's get started.
Welcome to a very special episode of Players, the show that brings you into the minds of celebrities to find out what they're up to, how they're living, what they're thinking, and where they're playing. What makes this episode so special? Well, today we're coming to you from the Los Angeles Convention Center where the 2002 E3 Expo is just getting underway. Everyone knows that when it comes to the world of gaming, E3 is the only place to be. All the hottest gaming companies are here strutting their stuff and showing the world their latest releases and what they're working on for the future and beyond. Today on Players, we have a really special episode because we have an extra special tour of E3. We're going to hang out with celebrities, we're going to talk to some really big-time directors, and hopefully, for all you guys out there, we're going to meet the hottest youth babes in the world. Let's do it. Every year, the E3 convention attracts the biggest celebrity gamers. And my job today is to play a little game called Hot Pursuit, where I'm going to find the celebrities and make them answer my little questions on my little bright-colored cards. Basically, it's stalking, but hopefully I won't get arrested. There's a huge celebrity over there right now. Follow me. What are you doing at E3 today?
We put music in video games.
What's the big video game you guys are working with right now?
All of them. We'll put music in your video game to give us a shot. We got 4 studios.
Will you write me a song?
Gary Beware, yeah. Write you a song. What song we want to hear?
Anything you want to give me, baby, I'll take it. How do you like the convention so far?
A little bit overwhelming. You know, every day tends to look the same, so right now the common denominator for all of us is cutting out the testosterone. So the ones with the most women is going to win with us.
How are you? I'm really excited that you're here.
Oh, thank you. I'm in Postal 2. It'll be on PC, in the stores this year, at a mall level. And the Postal dude comes in looking for milk and my autograph. He's looking for milk and my autograph. He comes in, kills a bunch of my fans, and the gunfighter's on.
Are you kind of a badass in it?
Oh, I sure hope so. It's a mad large game.
That sounds awesome. What's your favorite game, like your old school game that you grew up playing?
SimCity is about it that I play regularly old school, but I checked out SimCity 4.
Like it?
Oh, no, you don't understand.
Oh, you loved it?
I love it. I wish they'd give it to me right now. I'd lose sleep playing it.
Evil Dead game, yeah, I know a little bit about that game. I've heard of that game. I heard it's really good. What are you staring at? The Evil Dead game, particularly the sequel. We're already doing sequels for games, of course, big surprise. This one's called Fistful of Boomstick. It's a family game. My favorite video game was Pong. You know, where it just sort of slowly bounces. That was an exciting game in 1971, let me tell you. It was huge. Things have changed just a little bit.
I like the Tony Hawk game. Yeah. And I like Pac-Man.
I'm going to be getting up, moving around a little bit, so just bear with me.
As well as Big Xevious. I like quite a bit as well. Big Xevious. And Zaxxon is also one of my favorites. Zaxxon's like you're a ship, and you're flying through like a blue sort of a maze, and there's missiles coming up, and you got to shoot the missiles. Zaxxon. It's kind of like Xevious.
Here's a football player. Isn't he cute? I love him. I love you. I love you, football player, man. I love you. Call me. I don't think he's going to call. He seems so stiff and unapproachable. One of my favorite actors, Christian Bale, is here. So I little bit about Rain of Fire, because obviously, tell me first of all what your character's like.
I play Quinn Older, and he's kind of established a sort of community in a castle in England, and they're just trying to survive, and it's sort of claustrophobic because they're stuck within the perimeters of these walls because outside there's the dragons. He's kind of the one that let the dragons out in a way. He sort of opened the whole Pandora's
Yeah,
box
old
as a kid.
G4 was
So when you played your video games,
something else,
the first
man.
time, were you any
We're
good?
watching old E3s
Gets very cold.
from the very early
All of my
2000s.
like Metal Gear and stuff. You know, it takes
Back when games were good.
Decent at it.
Well, it is you, Eddie, after all, on that screen.
Exactly, I should have a little bit of insider knowledge about how to do it.
You are an icon in this industry, and you're definitely an icon in the gaming world. But I love what you said, a quote I read about you recently that said you're tour in France and all these other places, you're like the king of media, and then in America you're a bum.
That's right.
I don't think anyone here feels that way about you.
Oh, that's very sweet, but people think I'm a bum here. They think that horror movies and games like this are harmful to people and really terrible, but I think they're fabulous.
So tell me a little bit about The Thing, the game that's coming out.
The Thing is an amazing game. It takes place right after the movie that I made ended, and you have to go into this camp and find out, are there any things alive? For anybody, it's an incredible action horror game.
What's the craziest thing that anyone you've encountered here today, like all your friends, have they done anything weird or crazy?
All my fans are weird. Everything they do is weird.
If they aren't weird, then you're disappointed?
That's right. I don't talk to them if they're not weird.
Hey, man.
Sorry, to answer the question. Read it out loud.
I'm not here to hate. Fortnite did something. They did something right.
What would it be?
It'll be good.
I'm going to say a nice romantic one. To make sure that my wife remains in love with me for the rest of my life. How'd you like that?
What's the first thing you do if you could take invisible?
I can't tell you.
Now, I will hate on the new G4.
Would you be and why? I guess I would be a real.
It was good, but in the age of YouTube, it needed to be the best thing ever, and it wasn't.
Would I be Lord Cross?
You look good in short shorts. What about John Madden football? Would you be a football player?
Yeah, why not? I'll beat John Madden. How about that?
All right. You're going to be John Madden.
You always eat.
And like I said, man, I'm gonna be getting up, moving around, so just hang out with me, be cool.
What's the first thing you do if you could be invisible? I'd probably visit all the girls that would never talk to me.
So what would you do then?
Oh, see, that's between me and all those girls.
I was lucky enough to talk to some hardcore celebrity gamers. Check out the game.
Oh, my guy is... There we go. Fixed it!
There are not a lot of gamer babes. Yeah, I'm a little bit of a dude babe. I'm like a Dave. I love video games. I love all the games where chicks are killing. That's always good. And I literally had like the Tomb Raider Gold on my Mac.
I grew up playing Atari, and then in television baseball, I would play for
This is
hours
2002
on PC.
E3.
But Grand Theft Auto 3, it's just a game worth playing. Sorry. It's a game. Okay, it's not real life, it's just a game.
I like the old school video games, like Miss Pac-Man, Centipede, you know, the easy games that I grew up on, you know.
Easy my ass.
You gotta play like these new games. It looks so complicated, you know, with all these like joysticks and buttons and all this stuff, so, I don't know. I still like the old school.
Yeah, I play a lot of games. Boxing.
See, that I understand. Unreal Tournament was a different, you know, it was a different breed, man.
Hi, I'm Mike Martin.
Hi, I'm Linda Kim. Hi, I'm Krista Campbell. Hi, I'm Sherry Appleby. I'm Kylie Baxter. Hi, I'm Josie Mary. Hello, I'm Bree Turner, and I'm a player. Hey, I'm Brittany, and I'm a player. No, hey, I'm Brittany, and I've met a lot of players. Too many.
Wow, they got commercials. They kept the commercials in. That's dope. This will probably be hit with copyright now.
Drowning. Order now.
If you want to beat the 92 Cowboys, choose a physical team like the 69 Packers from the setup menu. Use the screen to set up the run, then hit them with lots of draws or misdirections off tackle. Don't be afraid to try a trick play like the halfback option, because if the safety bites on the fake and comes to the line, you've got the tight end open in post pattern. And if he stays back, you've got your linebacker all alone in an open field, and you can juke it using the skip the spinner circle. And square, 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 and dive.
Wow.
Oh, is this ready to rumble? No, this is heavyweight boxing. Okay. Wow. Like, I know part of it is like the camera shaking, but this looks janky as anything, man. See, I think they were headed in the right direction by bringing on YouTubers like the Completionist and them. People who knew how to make internet-based content. I would have leaned more into that with a lot of the old G4 flavor, and you would have had to get more people from the original G4 back in. Because most of the people who tuned into the new G4 remember the old G4. Problem was, people like Adam Sessler, he was an old head who just was kind of grumpy and just done with it because they treated him so poorly back when he worked for them. And Morgan Webb, I don't know where she was at, but she didn't come back for it. And after the way it ended up and hearing how they were treated and all that, I can't blame them. I don't know that you could have done it well in this day and age. Like, it would have had to been something so radically different, it probably wouldn't have been recognizable.
Oh, there he does. He did it. He did it.
And Tony Hawk can still fly around like that too. That's the crazy part of it, man.
I just watched him kick butt at the stadium. My back hurts actually. I'm sore all over. My knees hurt, and I didn't do anything.
Facts.
Just show skateboarding to the people, you know, and they get to see it in the video games, and then come here to the video game craziness, and here we are live.
What do you think about your new game?
I think it's great. I mean, Tony did a great job again. You know,
No, absolutely not like a CNN for games. CNN is bullshit.
Whenever, like, there's a tour going on or something, when we're together in a room, we'll play it.
And who's the best at the game? You have to be honest.
Oh, Tony.
It's amazing. You guys are like grown up. It's your kids. It's awesome. It's an awesome job.
Yes, it is. We're blessed.
What do you like best about your job?
Now, in this age of live streaming, if you wanted to do it like a live Q&A about retro games, like a couple of shows in that channel, like they would have one dedicated to retro games, like Throwback, where you could chime in and ask questions about the old games you used to play and then answer, give you cheat codes, stuff like that. And kind of like I said, harken back to the old original G4. Then you'd have the new stuff where they'd be giving out basically free codes or whatever for the new games. Get so many points of in-game currency when you enter, G4 wins into your Genshin Impact shit or whatever. That could have done it. You know,
I like your,
streaming the games, promoting the new games, and giving you something for watching it.
Music thing, you know, kind of like a punk thing.
Yeah, do you play music?
I used to sing in a band for a while, but I'm still stuck in the 80s as far as that's concerned.
Gotta love the 80s.
Yeah, I gotta love the 80s.
What kind of board do you use?
I use my own board. Evan Saw board, Hollywood skateboard.
That's a gorgeous board.
Thank you very much.
Did you choose all the colors yourself?
Yeah, actually this is one of my graphics from 15 years ago.
Very 80s.
They just re-released it, so.
You are stuck in the 80s. That's awesome. The question is...
I'll be right back. I gotta take the dog outside again.
Enjoy every moment of it because you never know how long it's going to last.
Wow, that's kind of prophetic coming from a G4.
Here's another celebrity up the stairs. Follow me. Chad DeGroot, we're very excited. Is that your bike over there in the thing?
Yep, it's right down there.
So what's the favorite trick you've ever done?
I guess my favorite's probably a wheelie.
Tell me about your video game that you're promoting.
It's coming out in October. It's on Dave Mirror 3. It's gonna be great. It's basically more maneuvers on a bike than you can do. In 5 seconds, tell us your life story. Ride a bike, sign autographs.
He's got good answers, this guy.
What would you ask if you were me?
Can you hold the mic?
Why does your hair look so good?
Because I have a really good hairdresser named Kathy, who's right over there somewhere. I can't remember, and she made my hair look really good. But thank you for saying that. Can you do the wheelie? That's your favorite, or whatever your favorite trick is.
There's not much room here, but I'll show a real flashy one that you like.
All right, check it out. Let's go watch him do a trick. How are you?
I'm good. I'm great. I'm just kind of mind-boggled by this place.
We want to hear about a little bit about your video game that you have.
Yeah. What do you want to know? It's
Is it hard?
there's definitely a learning curve to it. I mean, I'm still learning a bunch, but
So are you better on a real board than on your game?
I mean, maybe I can surf better on my game, but I'm actually a better surfer than I'm a game player.
Where's the favorite place you've ever surfed?
It's so hard to pick one place.
Water?
Water. Ocean. Yeah.
Nothing man-made?
I love Hawaii. I love Fiji and Tahiti and Australia.
Have you ever seen a shark?
Oh yeah, lots of times.
Have you ever bitten one?
I stepped on a hey.
See, they love him here. All men, women, children,
She's
everyone.
a manly woman. What's your favorite platform and why? I really love the Xbox.
That's excellent.
Xbox is really cool. Oh, man, I want to get back into freaking
I just got hooked on it. So
the OG Xbox, man. Because,
That's a good one.
oh boy. Because, like, backwards compatibility, yeah, cool, but a lot of the good games aren't backwards compatible, so they're kind of trapped on the OG Xbox.
Heavyweight champion of the world. The about the game that our E3 shows, Ultimate Fighting Championship by Crave Entertainment, and it's a mixed martial arts game of reality of Ultimate Fighting, but they bring it into the video game realm. I mean, as a big video game player as myself, I mean, I train and I play video games. So going home and doing this stuff is actually almost the same as fighting itself, besides I don't get hurt. So it's actually pretty cool with the punches, the kicks, the throws, the submissions that the guys do. It's really reality fighting, but it's on a video game. So it's really, really interesting. When I was a kid, I would have never imagined this at all. The reality hasn't hit me of me being a video game. I just see a big picture with what I'm going with my life as this is just a stepping stone. And to be in a video game, I mean, it's all my friends are like, dude, you're in a video game. It's really, really impressive for myself and to my friends. When I was growing up, I always wanted to be a WWF fighter or wrestler. And that's what I wanted to do. But then as I realized it wasn't really a real type of wrestling, then I got into this Ultimate Fighting stuff because I was a wrestler in high school. From there, I started competing, and the last 2.5 years, I've been undefeated. I've been working really hard, and I'm just keeping defending my belt.
Look, it's Hulk Hogan. I'm so excited. He looks so good and so tan. I love one-dimensional celebrities. They're much easier to interview. So, Hulk, why don't you pick a card for my little game? What's your most embarrassing moment? All right, Hulk, what do you think? What's your most embarrassing moment? Well, one time I was wrestling in Wichita, Kansas, and there was this woman, and she got in the ring, and she took all her clothes off, and then she peed.
Gross, get out of here.
What's happening in here? Stay tuned, because we'll be back.
And
with
stuff
more
like
players
this is
at
why
E3.
G4 didn't do very well, because I don't want to be mean, but like, she's kind of not very good at her job. Yeah, but you can't play all of them on 360. That's the thing. A lot of the really obscure games are stuck on Xbox.
The host that loses suffers the consequences. I got 1, you got 0. What does that equal? Next.
This is Caesar. See him live at Oddest. Caesar, order now.
It is. When I get the early 2000s were a different time, but man.
Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX2. Join Matt and ripping up 8 real-world cities. Unlock special road trip video. Change your tricks in midair and ride cool new flatland tricks. From LA to Chicago to your house comes Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX2. Rated E to T.
Hey, it's Players at E3, a very special segment. Check it out.
My mission is attract the crowd.
We're in search of the booth babes. Alright, we're in search of the babes, and the babes aren't around. Yeah, we're finding booth babes. Have you seen any hot women we can go talk to? Alright, well, you were helpful.
Wow, dude. You're in a video game show. Good luck.
Alondra, and who are you today?
I'm representing a game called KR. I'm one of the actresses and martial artists in that game.
Do you kick ass?
I do.
Are you a black belt?
I'm not a black belt. I'm a brown belt in shoulder kick karate.
But did you
Oh,
make
hell
this
yeah.
costume?
Actually, this was custom made for me.
Who made it?
The boots actually last night in LA. Check out the boots.
You're very hardcore. You're like kind of Barbarella and a little bit of like, you know, cave woman. I like that.
That's okay. That's cool.
Are you considered a booth babe?
Yes, I am. I'm a booth hostess here to claim. My name is Sherry Eckert.
Are you famous? Are you one of the most famous ones?
I like to think I am. I'm famous in my own mind. This is my 6th year at E3. Having a great time. I mean, I started out doing conventions. I do, doctors' conventions, ear shows, whatever. 2 shows, I'm there. But yeah, this is one of my favorite conventions, definitely.
All right, well, thank you. And you're a beautiful booth babe. Have fun.
Thank you.
Woo! Got another one. Come on. Hi, how are you? We want to come and say hi. What is your name?
Catherine.
Catherine, and what are you dressed like a lovely lady? What are you promoting today?
I'm an elf for the Lord of the Rings.
Have you met any cuties?
I've met a lot of interesting people, yeah.
Have you got their phone
Yeah.
number?
Interesting
I don't
people.
give any of that out.
Well, no, of course you don't.
Jeez.
You laugh.
I want to go, no. Actually, although I did give me your email address and I'll send you the photo.
You think you'll do this again? You think you'll come back at E3 and do this again?
This is actually my 3rd E3 show.
Wow, so you like the way they treat you here?
Yeah.
What's the best thing about this job that you've done today?
I think the outfits are pretty cool. The video that we're promoting is an awesome piece, so
Have you ever played the game you're promoting?
I have.
Is it good?
It is good. It's good. It's like a movie, so
Are you good at it?
no.
That's all right, she doesn't have to be.
Pac-Man, that's where it stops,
Dressed like this, she doesn't have to be good at anything. Ever. But she is. No, doesn't mean you aren't. You don't have to. It's good rules for you. Well, thanks for talking to us. Have a good day today. Bye. We're going to find some more booth babes. I want to know what kind of booth babe you are. For what booth?
Sega.
So you're a booth babe, and I like how Sega's kind of like a little downplay. They don't have you showing a lot of length.
Exactly.
I like that. Do you like Sega? You like that company?
Definitely.
And you like the fact that they don't make you wear miniskirts.
Wow.
And how about you? Are you a booth babe too?
Yeah, they make me wear a miniskirt, actually. I just took it off.
All
You
right.
have really nice legs.
When they're shaven, yes.
Jesus.
We stand here, act kind of goofy, crazy, act like, shoot 'em up, show off the costume, and it brings them in. How can they not
Okay.
approach a chick with a hole
No.
Clearly this does not work for you. This is play.
I enjoy it. I enjoy being around people. I talk a lot. Probably talk a little bit too much. And the money.
So I want to know what your name is, because you're beautiful.
Oh, that's dope. That's a cool storm costume.
This is an X-Men, right?
That's
Now,
badass.
how long have you been sitting here making men's rules?
Oh God, since 10 o'clock this morning.
Is it easy or hard to sit here and look this pretty?
It's hard. No, of course it's easy.
Hi, what is your name?
Psylocke.
Psylocke. And how long have you been sitting here? A couple of hours. Is it easy or hard? You've got great posture.
Thank you.
It's not easy to have purple hair and be this attractive. It's very, very frightening.
I know.
So does your boyfriend have purple hair?
Yeah. Well, actually, it's kind of a purple blue.
And you have purple-headed babies?
No children yet.
Funny story. One of the chicks from G4 played Psylocke in one of the X-Men movies while she was pregnant, and it was awesome. She did a really good job.
What are you throwing to everybody?
Necklaces. Which isn't working right now, but...
Oh, it's electric?
Yeah, glows.
Very cool. You girls, did you also dance up here?
Yeah, we've been dancing and throwing out t-shirts. It's great.
All right, well, look at it and say G4 rock.
G4 rock. Woo!
Alright, get out of here.
We're promoting the new Dead or Alive, which is beach volleyball. It's a beach volleyball setting, so all the girls are in bikinis, and you get to pick their different outfits that they wear, and the same characters that you're familiar with from the other Dead or Alive version. And it's
I'll go ahead and subscribe to that channel.
They picked these out for us. I got the red, white, and blue, so I can't complain. Yeah, and we're going by the volleyball team. Yeah. You know, just the flip-flops.
Ugh.
I have just spotted the ultimate food babe. Follow me.
It's the only thing I can think is like, it's gotta be cold.
You boys who are totally in love with you. Who are you? Hi, my name is Megan. And what are you promoting today? The Lord of the Rings game. Now, we have to get a shot at it, because she's deliciously delightful. And get a shot of all her fan club here. Now, did
Okay.
anyone propose marriage to you? Not yet, but I'm waiting. I have the ring right here. Are you comfortable? No, not really. Did she look good? Yeah?
Only thing I can think of is like, it's gotta be so cold in that warehouse they're hosting this in, or convention hall or whatever. I'd be freezing my face off. You deal with people all day. Y'all better be getting paid.
Good. Long day might be hurt.
I know.
That's all that matters. Exactly. Paying for beauty. She's got gorgeous.
Oh, excuse me.
Jennifer, how do you get a job like this? Actually, I'm with an agency. So if I want to
Huh.
be a booth babe, I can maybe sign up if they'll take me. Yeah. Just become a model and your agent will probably shoot you.
Okay, so they're literally models. That's interesting. I did not know that. I thought they were just employed by the company.
You know, if you get the whole look, it's very fascinating. Have you gotten any phone numbers from cute guys? Not any cute ones. Oh, not
Wow.
I'm
Ooh.
gonna tell them all about you, and we'll come back over here. And
Brutal.
I'll
I
take them to
appreciate
Honey,
that.
and I'll send them over here. All right, thanks. Bye.
Mm.
So that's my day at E3. I had the most amazing time. I met all these celebrities. My feet are killing me, and I'm a hardcore gamer. Take care, players. I'm Jordan
Alma.
Williams. Bye.
If you keep saying it, it might be true.
Other celebrities? Oh, look, I'm not enough. Everyone knows. There's an airplane.
Big treat today. This show is packed with hunk of games that are going to keep you talking well into next year. But first, E3 always begins with big
Wow,
announcements from all the
young
major
Adam
companies
Webb
on how they plan
with
to
hair.
impact your favorite pastime. And this year, no exception. There may not have been a new console we got all hyped about, but there's still more than enough excitement to go round in this year's E3.
Look at this. It's killer.
Nintendo unveiled the holy trinity of games, with Super Mario Sunshine slated for a late August release. Metroid Prime will hit stores shelves at the end of the year. And The Legend of Zelda is expected in February 2003. They also debuted
GameCube really did have some bangers, man.
and can reach up to 20 feet from your GameCube.
Oh, the Wavebird. I remember that.
Showed up to Xbox, definitely come into its own. An impressive number of games are slated for release in the coming year. Microsoft also went into detail about their ambitious online plan, dubbed Xbox Live.
We'll be offering an Xbox Live starter kit for $49.95. This means that gamers will get 12
Yeah, me too, man. But honestly,
communicator headset for the
I mean,
price of a single game.
Sony unveiled their online
beyond,
plan as well.
you know,
They are taking a decidedly different
for us, I don't know what benefit we would have really gotten out of it, growing up like we did in the internet age.
Online world that is different from a pay-per-play.
On the offline side, Sony focused heavily on The Getaway, a cinematic British game.
Especially if you were like us and you read the magazines, like Game Informer and Electronic Gaming Monthly and all that. You read the periodicals, you already knew all this.
Dropping real for id Software's 2 and 3. As in years past, the show was bursting with as much flash as it could handle. But this year, more than ever, the blue stars are the game.
You know the question I get asked most often? King, what other video games do you play other than Legends of Wrestling? Well, when I'm not pile driving Hulk Hogan...
Wow.
And
Jerry Lawler.
Right.
Coming up on Extended Play, we bring you more of the hottest titles from the show floor in E3, including a look at Lara Croft's latest adventure and The Legend of Zelda. Welcome back to Extended Play at the Electronic Entertainment Expo. Alright, let's start looking at some games. We're going to kick it off with the new Tomb Raider. Now, even the makers of the game have said...
Yeah, I hear you. It really is something you live for in that kind of scenario. Bear with me, guys.
Lara Croft is back in a new
There we go.
adventure, Tomb Raider, The Angel of Darkness. And as the title suggests, the buxom babe is no longer exploring the tombs of Tutankhamun, but is instead creeping through the catacombs of Paris and Prague. The saga is set in a dark, seedy, and altogether much creepier adventure than the previous Tomb Raiders. The story is based on a trilogy of tales from core design. Each tale to get its own game rendition.
I would have loved to have been there for like when they released the stuff for the Dreamcast. Like that's what I wanted to be there for. But that's 2000, 2001, 2002, maybe.
Gameplay, IDOS says it's added new features that let you interact with other characters, and a second playable character named Curtis Trent.
To be fair, most of Sega's really big, crazy stuff goes on in Japan. So
From 500 in the previous Tomb Raider game to 5,000. Confirmed for the PC and PS2, expect Tomb Raider, The Angel of Darkness, sometime in November 2002. Try saying this 3 times. Cell-shaded shooter. Yep, it's not easy. So you'd be better off playing the game. 13 is a decidedly unique-looking first-person shooter from Ubisoft France. The story may sound familiar. A man finds himself with amnesia and one big clue. A tattoo of the Roman numeral 13. As the game plays, you also learn that you are someone rather gnarly. Many people want to kill you, and you slowly remember effective means to dispatch these adversaries. The cel-shaded graphics utilize the Unreal Engine, and it's not just a gimmick. 13 is based on a popular comic book series in Europe, and it's an attempt to retain the visual style of its source. Unlike other games using this cartoonish look, 13 emphasizes stealth, not frenetic action. To aid you in this is your sixth sense that can anticipate danger. And there seems to be more than enough danger to go round. It's a basic game about conspiracy and secrets to not tell us everything this early in development. But if not just for its visual style alone, 13 is one to keep your eye on.
Okay. But,
fans rejoice.
oh, that's cool.
TDK Interactive preparing to launch
Robotech.
with the new Robotech
Man, I
title
came into the
on
game a little
console.
late
this
for
preview,
Robotech,
we're
man.
looking at footage from the PlayStation 2 version. In the past, most games based on the series have been stuck in Japan, and nearly all of them have been, well, awful. Developer Vicious Cycle hopes to buck the trend with their beautifully cel-shaded combat title. Set near the end of the most popular of the 3 Robotech chapters, the Macross Saga, players pilot Veritech fighters of many colors throughout the game. The game's story is a side story to the cartoon.
Yeah, this was like,
opting for
I don't want to say the original, but this is kind of like
takes place primarily on the ground.
an early version of
Expect
Gundam.
fast and furious arcade shooter gameplay with plenty of Zentradi baddies to take out. You can transform to any of the fighter's 3 modes with the touch of a button in kinetic battles. And of course, fire off many missiles.
Looks cool.
Fans can expect music and sound effects directly from the show. And negotiations are currently underway to bring some of the original voice actors back to reprise their roles for the game's characters.
Oh, that'd be
Will
cool.
Robotech play as good as it looks? We'll find out in fall 2002.
Man, I can't wait for that to come out. He said sarcastically.
No, you're not seeing things. You're looking at Kingdom Hearts. A unique title that, in its own twisted way, introduces Final Fantasy characters to the Disney universe. You play Sora, a young man who has taken it upon himself
Wow.
to stop dark
Preview
creatures
trailers for the
from
first
stealing
Kingdom
people's
Hearts.
Helping him along the way are a slew of Disney characters.
Japanese Tigger. Whoa.
Heart Tank's Titus and Waka. Developed primarily by Squaresoft, Kingdom Hearts will play very much like Square's last action RPG, Threads of Fate. The game will have a lock-on system, so you can focus on one enemy as chaos ensues. Goofy and Donald will assist Sora, controlled by a very intelligent and customizable battle AI. Certain stages will allow you to substitute special characters as well. The game also features summon spells with a Disney twist, and mini-games to divert your attention, including a stroll through the 100-acre wood, where you help Winnie the Pooh get fat on honey.
Hey, let's be real. That's what it is, though.
Of course, the game will be dubbed into English, and faces will be reanimated to match the voice acting. Look out for Kingdom Hearts to be one of the year's most interesting surprises when it arrives on store shelves this October.
What's my favorite game?
They really went crazy with Kingdom Hearts for a while.
I play it a lot. I play it regularly. It's very easy, it's very user-friendly, and soon it's going to have dinosaurs.
Coming up on Extended Play, we go behind the scenes at E3 to bring you the hottest game titles. We look at Project Ego, an action RPG created
Fable.
in black and white. And we find out what's up with our favorite plumber in Mario Sunshine.
It's weird seeing some of these games in their early stages before they even got names.
Extended Play from the Electronic Entertainment Expo in Los Angeles. Now we're about to see 3 games from 3 masters of game development. One from Will Wright, one from Peter Molyneux, and one from Shigeru Miyamoto. Now it's not Zelda, that's later in the show. It's Mario. It's Super Mario Sunshine.
Super Mario Sunshine! Woohoo!
Mario is back, and this time he's clean. The much anticipated Super Mario Sunshine brings our favorite plumber into a new, stunningly beautiful world, and his first game on the GameCube. The action starts with a hard-working Mario trying to take a vacation, but he finds no rest for the weary. This island world is large and filled with cleanup jobs for Mario to perform. He also gets to run and ride through a variety of environments. Mario is equipped with a water-filled backpack and serves many purposes. It's a jetpack, pressure hose, and even a dig dug type inflator weapon. Much of the gameplay harkens back to the good old days of Mario games. Lots of jumping and platforms. Some new twists make the little guy more acrobatic than ever. He also gets a chance to try out his carpentry skills. Okay, did we mention those graphics? Mario's character model is detailed, and his interaction with the environment is impressive. Just look at how dirty he gets while running around through the muck. The real-time lighting effects and reflections in the game, stunning. Let's just look at that again. Cool. Mario looks to be having more fun than ever in this new title. We'll look forward to living the adventure with him when Super Mario Sunshine is released later this year. With Project Ego, Lionhead Studios is looking to create nothing less than a living, breathing world on your Xbox. The game still has a way to go, but already the graphics are extremely impressive and very detailed. Just look at the realistic grass. At its heart, Project Ego is a role-playing game, but instead of providing the player with pages and pages of stats, your character will change physically to reflect what he or she is like. In other words, a really strong character will look really strong. Even more amazing is how Lionhead hopes to create a world that is constantly changing and evolving. Not only will the non-player characters have realistic schedules, but how they react to you will be based on what you've done in the game. Be nice, be mean, be whatever you want to be. Time will also pass realistically. Seasons will change, trees will grow, and your character will grow old. In fact, your character starts as a young, strapping 17-year-old and can grow to a ripe old age of 70. This is a hugely ambitious title, and if Lionhead accomplishes even half of what they set out to do, Project Ego will still be a groundbreaking game in every sense of the word. Now this looks familiar. The Sims are at it again. But look a little closer and you'll see there's something different here. These Sims are online. Sims creator Will Wright explains.
So the main kind of thought behind the initial design of The Sims Online is I wanted to have a game where the players were competing to be creative, and in fact competing to entertain each other rather than kill each other. The game is actually taking place in this much larger city of tens of thousands of people, and you're not necessarily building a house. You could build a business, or a retail or a nightclub.
It will also have a social layer that allows your character to interact with others in the game. From this, Maxis hopes a true online community will emerge.
They can communicate through chat. If they really trust each other, they can move in together and run a lot together as roommates. In which case, they share the construction. They can build simultaneously. They can run the business, as co-owners.
Perhaps the most interesting element of The Sims Online is how it allows players to create their own forms of entertainment.
We have a lot of new objects that are really like little components that you combine to make your own games. And so in some sense, we want the players to become the game designers. Things like dice or goals or one-way doors. They can all be combined to make kind of unique experiences.
Look for The Sims Online to ship sometime in the fall of this year.
Hey! What is up, Ronan? Welcome. We're hanging out, man. Having a good time watching E3 2002.
I know who the guy is. I know what his weaknesses are, and that's
hey,
that's what
Roddy Piper.
And that's what I did.
And this is Dylan R. Jr., NASCAR driver.
Hey.
I played the NCAA college football game by EA Sports because I've always wanted to be a football player and didn't work out. So I'm living vicariously through the game.
Coming up on Extended Play.
Welcome, man. We're just kind of hanging out watching old E3s. We had a good time doing it last week, or not last week, I'm sorry, the week before. So we're doing it again this week. I had some rather unfortunate business I had to deal with last week. I probably didn't stream, but glad to be back.
All right, we're about to show you the little guy in the green hat. But first, two more games. One is the next-gen update to Turok, a personal favorite, and the other is one of the most visually impressive games we've seen on the show floor, Mouse.
Oh, excuse me.
Back before the Xbox existed on store shelves, Microsoft showed us some games to expect on the system. Remember the one with the little girl with the big hammer? You know.
Okay, that looks kind of cool,
pushing
actually.
roaches. Well, more than a year later, Malice is still in development, and she's looking better than ever. The story, in a nutshell, revolves around a girl who needs to defeat the evil god and his minions in order to right the things that have gone terribly wrong with the world. In order to do this, she learns magic, she makes some friends, and she gains some pretty cool weapons. The Clockwork Hammer is just one of them. The game is being developed
Oh, that's cool.
using the Shadowcaster engine, which allows for a great deal of detail and lighting effects in the various environments. And boy, do the environments look cool. The developers have found a way to manipulate the Shadowcaster engine to work with the PS2, meaning the game will not be an Xbox exclusive. In fact, the PS2 version is expected to have extra levels. So if you're one of those gamers waiting for the sassy girl who speaks softly and carries a big hammer, watch for Malice, due out at the end of this year. Fans of the Turok series will be happy to know that their favorite dinosaur hunter is making a next-gen comeback, the Turok Evolution. And this time, it will be appearing on all 3 consoles. What you're seeing here is the Xbox version. The game is set once again in the Lost Lands, with Hull set returning on a quest for vengeance. You can expect diverse and expansive levels.
Yeah, no
The jungle
kidding,
area,
man.
reminiscent of the original Turok, is lush and appropriately prehistoric, chock full of omnivorous
See, they brought back
dinosaurs
Turok,
and
but
swaying
like it was like a goofy kind of, almost like a mobile game.
in more futuristic levels, similar to those of Turok 3. This is where you'll encounter plenty of gun-toting reptiles. AI has been stepped up, so look out for enemies that can dodge fire and form squads. And if air combat floats your boat, you'll find yourself on the back of a Pteranodon, engaging in air-to-air and air-to-ground combat with many missions, which will serve as a break from the ground-based missions. As to your weapons, just like past Turok titles, it will be inventive and dangerous. In addition to the single player, Acclaim also promises an immersive multiplayer mode, featuring deathmatch and capture the flag, to name a couple. Overall, the game is shaping up quite nicely, but you'll have to wait until summer's end to go Paleolithic on the evil Lord Tyrannus and his minions. Hey, that little guy looks familiar. Wait a minute. That looks like a cell-shaded Link. Yes, folks, it's true. If you've been missing Link, he's back for a revamped Zelda adventure on the GameCube. And the new Legend of Zelda will exist as a truly interactive cartoon. You'll play as a young Link in the fully 3D Toontown of Hyrule, chock full of wondrous wonder and mysterious foes. The battle system is similar to that of Ocarina of Time. Hey, some things don't need to be changed. Of course, the Warner Brothers style of animation will lend humor to the game. We haven't seen any anvils yet, but you can expect lots of quirky facial expressions and sight gags. So far, there isn't a lot of information available about the game. Unfortunately, we'll have to wait until the end of 2002 to experience the new Link.
So, for all of you out there that were so worried about the new look of Zelda, guess what? It's cool. Stop whining. Now, you probably don't think that's enough E3 for you. It's definitely not enough E3 for us. So next week, we're bringing you even more as we run down the plans for all the consoles and the PC, and we look at the future of online gaming. Now, to hold your appetite, and until then, come by our website at extendedplay.com. We have a bevy of footage and floor reports all from the show. That's the first show for this week. So until next time, game over. Thank you very much. I'm out of my way.
under the kiln. Ah.
Yeah, a lot of the games back then were a little bit darker, but they didn't lack color, and they had a really distinctive style.
All your friends wish me to say, I want to smack you. What? I said I'm too nice of a guy for that. Woohoo! Hello, Chris. We wish you would get an E3 Thanks, great Nintendo game. Woohoo! And then we can smack you. We can just smack you. Oh, that would be fun to smack you. Oh, amazing, Chris. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's do the smack the face dance. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Smack face. Smack face. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's just somebody joking around, playing around with the. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so that was cool, man. Yeah, so we checked out a couple of old E3s. Had a lot of fun. If this is something you enjoy doing, let me know in the comments. And make sure you like the stream if you haven't already, and subscribe if you haven't. Ideally, we'll be back doing this next week. Maybe we'll watch another, E3 video. Maybe watch some old G4. Maybe we'll watch some old shows from back in the day. I have no idea, but let me know what you guys want to see. Maybe we can make it happen. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.